Team use the same squad, any ins, any outs?
Well, Liam Gordon is back fresh again. He was sick last game, so besides that, nothing new.
Yeah, how do you go into this game, Jens, confidence that you can give your best shot against the biggest teams in the country?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're giving our best shot against any team in the league, and we have seen that in the first 18 games in the league that we need to find our best shot to win, no matter who we play. But we're confident, and we've been that from the start of the season, that we think we can be competitive against any team in the league, and I think we've been able to show that for most of the time, and I expect us to show that again on Saturday.
Do you find it easier to convince the boys of that when you see you're sitting above Rangers on the table? You've won, the team's won the last 2 visits to Ibrox. You know, is it easier to convince them they can go and get the result?
I don't think it's. We don't need to convince them. They know, and they feel that the way we play and perform is hard for any team to compete against. Then it's about sharpness on the day. Now we've been very good at keeping the opposition away from scoring for a while. We would have liked to have scored more goals, and that's something we're still working on. But we know, obviously, that the scene is a little bit bigger than the ones we usually play on Saturday. But it's only cool, and it's something that gives energy to all of us. And it's something we look forward to, and then we know that we're in a good place, and that we can play some football that is competitive against the biggest clubs in the league, and that's what we look forward to demonstrate one more time.
Yeah, a lot's changed since the first game of the season. Seems a long time ago, but how do you feel that you've changed, and also Rangers have changed since then?
They have probably changed, if you talk about changed, a little bit more since now they have used the back three, more which they didn't do in the beginning, and have some different patterns that they use. They also go a little bit more direct now in their play, and I think we have mainly progressed and developed more than we have changed, and you know, that's what happens when they make a change on the manager position. There comes new ideas, new inputs, a little bit of change structure, and that's, well, I think as expected. They have improved their ability to keep the opposition away from producing big chances, which has resulted in some better results over the last period of time, and some more clean sheets. I think, and they would probably say that as well, they're still looking for some fluency and some more dynamic in the attacking game. But it is going. You can see it, and with the results, it will probably go in that direction, where they become more and more difficult to play. And I expect a very difficult game, because they have individual quality still in their squad that we need to make sure that we are on top of. So a difficult but exciting game. And then now the good thing is he's been there a little bit now. Danny Rowe, the new manager, and we have had a little bit of time to see what he's trying to do with the team, which is always easier than when he's just been there for a week or two, and then you have to guess a little bit more.
I know you're a former teammate. Did you get a chance to speak to Russell Martin after he left?
I had a very short exchange of messages with him, and I haven't heard from him the last couple of weeks, so I expect him to be with his family now and enjoying Christmas, and looking forward to whatever comes ahead.
Is that the life of a manager in the Scottish Premiership? You see so many changes that, you know, your first 6 months in Scotland, have you been surprised how many managerial changes there have been?
No, because it's everywhere in the world. And I don't think actually there has been more changes here than so many other places. You see it everywhere. You see, even in the Premier League, you saw good managers with good history in the Premier League losing their jobs after a couple of weeks. It's I think it's just a world we have to get used to. I have seen and heard somewhere that it's actually going a little bit in the other direction some places, and I hope and think that's a good idea. To have a little bit of consistency. I think we are reaping the benefits now here that we've had a little bit of time together, and I think most clubs will reap the benefit of that, having more time together to be, dig into more detail of their work and get more consistency in what they're doing and go through more phases of their games and build that knowledge and confidence together and that experience. I think everyone who works within a group needs to have and work with team sport need time. Hopefully more managers will get that.
581 minutes now since you conceded a goal. Is that the best record of your coaching career, do you think?
I don't know. I haven't I haven't thought about that. But obviously it feels good, and we can all feel that we are quite confident. We know that we don't concede a lot of goals, and that has been one of the big goals for us as a team, to develop a style that is not just attractive and nice to watch when we are in possession, but is also extremely effective in keeping the opponents away from scoring goals against us. Because that's, if we want to finish as high as possible in the league, we know that we need to be really good defensively, and I think it's one of the kind of byproducts to our attacking game, that as long as we have the ball, and if we're good enough at making sure within the first 5, 10, 15 seconds of when we lose it, that we don't concede a lot of big chances there in that transition phase, then it's a big strength for us defensively that we have the ball a lot. And it means that compared to other teams, and maybe even us earlier, having around 60% of ball possession compared to maybe around 40, it gives us 50% less time during the games where we have to defend. Which is a massive thing, both in open play but also in the amount of set plays we give away.